Okay? The third thing that they ought to know, of course, also is what are the benefits that they can get from their employer and from the government, because it's very important, to give birth is an expense, of course. We hope that it's going to be like just a small amount of money, but I know it's because you have the mother, you have the baby, and then you have the hospital to think of. So it's important for you to know what are your benefits. And the third, of course, is your finances. And the fifth is your social support. Because if you are, going to give birth, who's going to take care of your other kids? Who are the friends that you can turn to if suddenly your husband has to go somewhere? Who has to take care of your medical records? And of course, who's going to take care of your baby in the future? Because in pregnancy, you only not think in terms of what is happening now. Pag uwi mo ba sa bahay, paano na yan? Paano ka magtrabaho? So social support is an important thing to give away.
Thank you so much, and I think this is really unique in the Philippines because I see I have friends who live abroad and that's it, who will take care of their kids when they're giving birth? This year we have our family members, we have friends, we can get help, and also now with the internet we have that community that you can get help from for advice, and this is why you're here, Mommy Rika, right, to talk a little bit more about your community. So you are a mommy blogger and apart of course from being an accomplished artist. So and could you tell me a little bit more about your first experience being pregnant, as a first-time mom? Did you have any of these fears or worries when you were pregnant?
Yes, of course. I first realized that when, so I found out I was pregnant, then the reality after, the whole honeymoon and you're like, wow, I'm pregnant, you begin to think, there's a life inside of me. So there's two of us. If anything happens, there's already two of us, not just me. So that's the first challenge for me, to really understand that there's someone inside of me. So the two of us, and it's a physical challenge. They say that when you get pregnant and then you give birth to a world changer because that baby will really change your world. You will not sleep the same anymore.
Need more concealer. Concealer's my best friend.
Umaakyat yung expense mo for cosmetics.
Fresh.
Diba? It just really changes your world, both in a wonderful as well as a very challenging way. And the physical challenge is just so real. I think above all, the physical is just, you feel it. You don't just feel it in your heart, but I like what you were saying earlier, na not only the kid or the baby are we supposed to be concerned about. Even the mom is a big factor here. Actually, the health of the mom is a major factor. And if I may share lang, I think some of you will know that I miscarried just a few months ago. And in my first pregnancy, I was completely fine, I was healthy, and I think because somewhere along the way, bumaba na yung health ko because, you're taking care of a baby, bumababa na siya. Yung second pregnancy ko, I didn't feel as strong. And I realized that, when you get pregnant, sinasabi ko nga to sa mga first-time moms, alam nyo, advice ko sa inyo, mag-gym na kayo. Kasi sa pagbuhat pa lang ng stroller, tsaka pagtuping nun, kailangan mo na ng muscles.
Pasang tataba pa ng baby ko. Okay?
Diba?
3 months, 7 kilos na kaagad.
Exactly, taba ni baby, si mommy sobrang payat. Wala na nutrition. Not bad, figure-wise, but nutritionally, if you're down, that's the first challenge for me. And I actually developed anemia. When
your immune system also goes down.
Yes, everything just goes down with the mom, and it all goes down to the baby. And you have to rely on other things like information, education, your doctor, to actually cope up with all the changes that's happening to your body.
Let me share a little bit my experience when I was pregnant with my